Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. And I'm looking forward to our session.
Yeah, sure. So, very good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm all right. It's been a busy day. I was at work and then I got your message and here I am. What about you?
Okay, yeah, it's the same. Like, it's also a busy day for me. I have to attend a few hearings in the morning, so I was not able to connect with you. But fortunately, we are connected. And yes, we are new to each other. Let's start with the introduction first.
Here. My name is
So,
Roshan and I am from Bihar. Recently, I graduated with English honors and to pay my bills, I work in a school. I love reading, watching movies, and playing cricket. This is from my side. And what about you?
yeah, my name is Karishma, talking to you from Gurgaon. I'm an advocate by profession, and I'm having a YouTube channel, which is like part time. And I'm
Hmm.
also blessed with two children. That's all about me.
You know, you are one of those YouTubers which I have seen for the longest time. I mean, I remember when I was in class 12, your video used to pop up on my feed, but at that time I didn't record anything. So I'm new at this too, recording sessions and uploading it on the internet. So I think you are one of those YouTubers. I would call. I'll definitely call you a YouTuber because you have been the longest in this game. If
Yeah,
right,
nah.
so
Yes.
so how do you feel about it? I mean, how has been your journey?
My journey was not that easy because it was my passion to become a YouTuber for a very long time. So when I still
Hmm.
remember when I became mother for the first time, I started my channel which is related to vlogging, like the kids video and all. So I tried
Hmm.
really hard to be on YouTube, but fortunately or unfortunately I did not get the opportunity. My videos were not performed well, and then I've started
Hmm.
another channel. It was all about law videos.
Hmm.
Topic wise videos related to law. It was also again not worked well for me, and then this is the third channel I have created, and it was created only for the learning purpose, but fortunately it worked for me. So yeah, I'm happy
Yeah.
with it. And if you talk about the challenges, there were a lot of challenges. There's a lot of ups and downs which came in every
Hmm.
person's, especially the YouTuber's life. Because you don't know the algorithm of YouTube. So you have to
Yes.
be
Yes.
patient, you have to be consistent, you have to do a lot of things all together to just maintain, like to be on YouTube. So it's very difficult. What about you?
Yeah. Oh, well, I have just started. I'm a very camera conscious person. So my reason is to be able to speak in front of the camera. I
Okay.
see it as a way to improve myself where I'll be able to express my thoughts publicly, right? So I'm
Okay.
getting used to it. And this year, I think it was in January when I started making videos about books. I talk
Okay.
about books and movies. But
Okay.
do you know Santa ma'am?
Yes, yes, I know her.
She's very popular here, right? So I watched one of her videos, and then I got this idea that I can also record sessions. I'm
Okay.
interested in English, so why not to talk to people and upload it? And I tried to record, podcast. I would say Sasta podcast in real life with my friends.
Okay.
But I ran out of guests. I have only a few friends who are able to speak in English. So I think this is an alternative, to invite people like you to have conversations. So you talked about algorithms. How did you manage that? I mean, you have been in this game for such a long time. How did you console yourself when you were not getting views?
See, I'm a kind of person. I also said this in my previous videos that I'm a kind of motivational person. I don't know why, but I never
Mm,
feel discouraged or demotivated, even though like uh no matter how like slow my views are, even if I'm not getting
mm,
any money from YouTube, I am consistent. I don't know, it's my willpower, because the purpose of being on YouTube is something else. I want to gain some
yeah.
confidence, improve English, and that was like my main, that is my main motive. And for that reason, I think I'm
Mm,
able to create more such videos even after not getting views and popularity. And like 2 years is such a long time. I feel that by this
it's a
time you
long
should
time.
at least have good number of subscribers. I do not have still. So but still I feel that whatever I'm doing, I'm just feeling satisfied with this,
Hmm.
because the life like where I'm in, I have to manage multiple things together. And
Yeah.
if I'm able to devote some time for my passion, I'm just happy with it. So I'm not thinking about the other results of having a YouTube channel. So I'm focusing on that. Okay, this is something which I really wanted to do, and now I'm
Mm.
able to do even after having a busy schedule. So this is like the thing which make me happy, and I keep going on.
You seem like a stoic person. You don't care about the results. It is what you want to do, and you don't care about the results, right?
Yes, yes.
So, how do you see life now after being a mother? How was your life
Yeah,
before and now?
I must say that life after becoming a mother is very difficult. It's not that easy that it seems. I still remember, like when I have only one child, and when I was planning second, I thought, okay, it would not be that difficult. But now, since I'm having two kids, I feel like that it's a very difficult task. People say
Yes.
that going office, working whole day, doing household chore is the difficult. No, it's not at all difficult. The difficult
Mm.
thing is that you are cooking food and two kids just pulling your legs, and they asking you to take you in your lap, and then you have to perform your duty as well. That's the most difficult thing.
Mm.
I don't know, people don't understand that. People thought it's very easy, like especially the husband's favorite dialogues, pura din ghar pe karti hi kya ho, like what you do all day.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
I just want them to do it for like 2 to 3 days maximum, and then they will realize. So it's a very difficult task, but still I enjoy, because it's a phase of life. Every person has to live this also. Then only we can
Mm.
experience this life. So it's important for everyone.
I understand your pain because I have a sister and she is in the same situation. She has two kids. And
Uh,
when she was at my house, they were annoying, dude. I mean, they are my. I love them, but they are too loud. I can understand what you have been going through.
Same,
So,
same. Even I'm right now, I'm having session with you. I convince my older one that please, Mitansh, I
yes.
have to take session for 20 minutes. Please be quiet. Do not disturb my mother-in-law. She's not really well. She's an old lady, and
Mm.
still I can hear
Mm.
the noise. Like he's downstairs, I'm upstairs, and I can
Mm.
listen his voice in my ear, and my
Yes,
mind
yes,
sometimes
it is
like everything.
understandable.
Yeah.
So, do you think it is worth it after, being a mother, doing everything? There is one more question I want to ask, but how do you take care of yourself? Having two kids, this YouTube, your other job, being a wife. How do you manage all of these things?
Okay, so you know what people want. Every person wants the things which they like to do. What is called the meaning hobby. Every person has a hobby.
Hmm.
So my
Yeah,
hobby is to
definitely.
talk to the people and be little famous. So I am just fulfilling that even after having
Yes,
all the
yes.
things. Like I am not,
Mm.
running out of this YouTube. Okay, that I am feeling tired. I don't want to do it. This is something which
Mm.
refresh my mind. Even after a whole day
Yeah,
I'm working, I'm just shouting on my kids and all, but still when I talk to somebody I feel energetic. I feel that like I'm gaining my energy back. And
yes.
this is not at all difficult for me. If you love your work now, you love to do it in any case. You don't feel tired, you don't feel sleepy if you enjoy your work. So this is my work which I really enjoy.
I can
Yeah.
understand. And what about the question I wanted to ask was, how did you imagine your life before being a mother? I mean, you must have thought about it something, right? Before you were not a mother, how did you expect life to be?
Yeah, I did not expect it to be like this, honestly. Even I think no girl, she can imagine life after becoming a mother. Until she become a mother, to gain
Mm.
this experience you have to be a mother. You
Yes.
cannot imagine, because when I was not
Mm.
married, ultimate I used to think like when I'll get married, I'll go with my husband here and there, I'll enjoy trips and all and enjoy whole day.
Mm.
Nothing happened.
Mm.
It is only for the 1 year or 1.5 year until you became a mother. The moment you
Mm.
become a mother, you have lots of responsibilities, and that is the true meaning of responsibility. When you are at your
Yes.
parents place, you feel
Mm.
responsibility of your parents, but not in that way. When you started feeling, when you have kids, you have to feel liable. Like if they are
Yeah.
here, it is your responsibility to feed good, give them good education, raise them well,
Mm.
give good sanskar also. So ultimately,
Yes.
sometimes
Yes.
mothers are not frustrating with the work. We have this capability that we can do multitask, multiple work, but the thing is that
Mm.
here, like if he is not getting anything properly, that is the stress. If any day, any by any chance, if I'm not providing good food to my baby, there's a guilt. Okay,
Mm.
why
Yeah.
I'm not able to do it? Even if he had
Mm.
someday pizza or something like outside food, I feel guilty. Like, why am I not providing him homemade food? This
Mm-hmm.
is my responsibility. This is my responsibility. If he come here because of me, so it's my responsibility to feed him good. So these
Mm.
kinds of responsibility are only can explain by a mother when she
Yeah.
became a mother. I have never thought of like life be like this. Never. I
I have
didn't.
spent almost 1.5 year with my sister's kids. So I got to understand how attached you get to a child. I mean, they are not
Yes.
my kids, but still, it felt like whenever they were going out, I was so scared that what if something is going to happen with them? So
Yes.
how do you console yourself? I mean, how old are they?
Yeah, one is 5 year old, another one is 1 year old. And I really, the thing you said, like when they're going out, obviously, it's always my concern because now, I have two kids. So
Hmm.
my attention is more on like the younger one because now he's in that stage
Hmm.
where he can fall from anywhere. So I have to keep
Yeah.
my eye on
Hmm.
him.
He's
And
fragile.
at the same time, if my elder one is asking me, Mama, I would like to go to the park to play, like 6
Hmm.
the timing. So when I allow him, there is this confusion in my mind whether I should allow him or not. If I won't allow him, he
Yeah.
will start shouting and tam-
Hmm.
tamper and anger.
Yes.
So that is very difficult thing. So that time my mother-in-law plays an important role. She always, yeah, either she allow me to go on him like after him, otherwise she personally try to goes with him. Yeah. So
That's
this
all
is
right.
how we
You know,
manage. Yeah, this is how we manage.
what about uh, the thing you talked about earlier, being scared of? Is he going to school? Your 5 year
Yes.
old kid?
Yes. He's in first
Yes.
grade.
Are you worried about his education? That what if somebody is going to teach him bad stuff or something like that?
So I don't really. I do not because he is good in study first thing. So I'm very much satisfied.
Hmm.
Don't need to put hard work on studies. Honestly,
Hmm.
he's good at that. And second thing, he's in a good school. So I suppose that he will learn everything
Oh.
good. Not the environment will
Hmm.
be good because I still remember when I was like studied. I studied in government school. So that time like the
Hmm.
boys school was not supposed to be good. It's like if
Hmm.
somebody is going to the government school, especially if it is a boy, he's 100% going to learn some bad things with the bad
Hmm.
what do we call
Yeah,
sangat.
bad circle of friends.
Yeah,
Bad
bad circle
circle.
of friends. Yeah, so now we do not need to worry because we are paying a high amount of fees for that reason only.
Hmm.
And yeah, for that reason I'm not really worried about that.
I used to find my mother very annoying when I was 17, 16, in that teenage era. I thought that she is the biggest enemy of mine. Nobody is my enemy actually, but I thought that she is the one. So, how are you going to manage that phase, of your kids? Because they are going to go through that rebellious phase. They will go against your mentality and will not listen to you. How are you planning to take care of that?
He doesn't even listen to me now. He's only 5.5. He
So
does
you are
not
already
listen to
used to
me.
it.
Seriously, I'm used to it, and that's the reason that, to be honest, I have never seen this kind of kid in my whole society. Because my kid has something like he has attachment with the neighborhood girl, and he always, behind her. So whenever he listen to her voice, like she's outside, he has to go. Whatever he's doing, no matter, he has to go
Hmm.
outside. And for that reason, I most of the time I told him not to go. You're not allowed to go, and he
Hmm.
didn't like it, and we have fight and all, but after some time sort out. So because he's a kid, he's not keeping anger in his
Hmm.
heart, because kids have this
Hmm.
beauty that they forget everything very easily. If you
Yeah,
will
they
scold
do.
them,
They do. They
after
do.
2 minutes they'll come and hug you. If you will even do use some bad words, they won't remember it. But yeah, ultimately
That's
my environment
awesome.
is not like that. I try to maintain good environment for him so that he cannot learn these
Hmm.
all these things. Try to tackle. Yeah.
And how are you managing technology with him? Do you allow him to use smartphone? Because I
Yeah,
have seen
sometimes
mothers
only at the
giving their child, whenever they are having food or they are not eating, they just give their phone. This is for you.
same with me. I have to do it. No other option left. I can't do anything with this. He's only
Hmm.
eat when the TV is on. But yes, one thing I make sure that he's not going to watch which is not worthy. I always provided
Yes.
him the shows which will help him to grow or with his education or something like that. Always I've tried to, for most of the time he's like recently nowadays he watches Gattu and Chinky. This is the English cartoon, family cartoon. So it's really nice
Mm.
cartoon. You will learn a moral of the story at the end of the every video. So it's
Yeah.
very good. And I'm providing him only for the particular time, like 1 hour or half an hour. There's a fixed timing. So I cannot give any time he wants. So yeah.
Yeah. So I think our time is up now. Thank you for your
Yes.
time. And I
Yes.
absolutely love this conversation. And I think mothers are going to love this session if anybody is watching it.
No, mothers will
Yeah.
say me like, how, what kind of mother you are? You always complain about your kid. But we mothers, even if we are complaining, we love them so much. It's not like that we are complaining from our heart that we don't like them. No,
Yeah.
we love them. No
Of
one can
course you
love
love.
a kid more than her mother. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I have to check on my babies now. If they allow me to have next session, then only I'll have. Otherwise, another
Sure,
day.
sure, sure. Sure.
I'll
Thank
reply
you.
you
Thank you.
within 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Okay.